Hey cats, thank you for joining me at the comfy gray chair. Today I'm going to show you guys what I got at Barnes & Noble's the other day. I really don't have a whole setup yet, so it's a little wonky, but it will get better once I get my room situated. So the first book that I got is Legend Born. I'll show you right here. Yes, and it was it was like some books you mix and match. You bought one, you got 150% off, and this had really caught my eye. And then it's a little blurb about it. Some legacies are meant to be broken. After her mother dies in an accident, 16-year-old Bree Matthews wants nothing to do with her family memories or childhood home. A residential program for bright high schoolers at UNC Chapel Hill seems like the perfect escape until Bree witnesses a magical attack, her very first night on campus. A flying demon feeding on human energies. A secret society of so-called legend-born students that hunt the creatures down. And a mysterious teenage mage who calls himself Merlin. And who attempts and fails to wipe Bruce's memory of everything she saw. The mage failure reveals Bree's own unique magic and a buried memory with a hidden connection. The night her mother died, another Merlin was at the hospital. Now that Bree knows there's more to her mother's death than what's on the police report, she'll do whatever it takes to find out the truth, even if that means infiltrating the legend born as one of their... little octopus. Okay, let's finish. She recruits Nick, a self-exiled legend born with his own grudge against the group. And their reluctant partnership pulls them deeper into the society's secrets and closer to each other. But when the legend-born reveal themselves as the descendants of King Arthur's knights and explains that a magical war is coming, Bree has to decide how far she'll go for the truth and whether she should use her magic to take the society down or join the fight. Now, this really caught my eye. Lately, I have been into different books. I really am into like werewolves and vampires and all the mystical creatures. But this is why I love going to Barnes & Noble's or going to a bookstore, because books that you wouldn't normally see or even like kind of look at, it catches your eye when you're there. You pick it up, you read it, and then you're like, oh, I should try this book. So this one is good. Seems good. Sounds good, right? To tame her unnerving yet invaluable mental strength, she is paired with Lee Shyman. I am butchering these names. I'm so sorry. The strongest and most controversial male pilot in HUAXIA. But now that Zacian has had a taste of power, she will not cower so easily. She will miss no opportunity to leverage her and Shimin's combined might and infamy and survive attempt after attempt on her life until she can figure out why the pilot system relies so heavily on destroying girls' lives and dismantle it for good. This sounds really good. Like I said, I normally don't pick up these books, but when I went to Barnes & Noble's, I was like, oh my God, this sounds so good. And it was also buy one, part of the buy one, get one 50% off. Then the third book I got, I was drawn to its cover. And then when I opened it and I read, it's like a signed copy, I got goosebumps, so I had to buy it. So here's the third book I got. It wasn't part of the buy one, get one 50% off, but I was really drawn to this book. And I really hope that it's as magical, like it gave me those like chill feels when I opened it. So I hope it's like that when I read it. So this is it. It's Kill Your Darling. And it's a signed edition. And there was this only one copy in the, there. So it's, so it says Inkheart meets Inception in this allegorical masterpiece. Ooh. So it says, fantasy author Kyla knows dreams don't come true. Isolated and grappling with debilitating depression, she copes by writing about the realm of Solera. She adores her characters, but she doesn't believe in happy endings, and if she can't have one, why should they? Kyla's on the verge of giving up when she wakes one morning magically trapped in her fictional world. Now she's with her most cherished characters, the family she's never known. She surrendered to the high-con fantasy, except she knows a nightmarish ending awaits. Solera is at war, and its defenders are losing against the insidious villain spawned in the depths of Kyla's mind. He feeds on the energy of dreams, seeks the destruction of all who oppose him, and Kyla's become his number one target. Kyla must trade her pen for a sword and fight to change her story's ending, but this isn't a fantasy anymore. No happily ever after is guaranteed, and mental illness has robbed her of everything she needs to succeed: love, fighting, spirit, hope. If Kyla can't overcome the darkness inside her, she'll die with her darlings. Now, this book, it kind of hits close to home because I myself have a mental illness, and I feel like a lot of mental illnesses and stuff like that are not represented in books. So it was, this resonated with me, and then this was inside the book. So that was, the book is signed, and it reads, "You can win this day." And it just was, it was just, I don't know, I got goosebumps, and I was like, oh my gosh, I need to read this. So I'm actually reading Assistant to the Villain, but I might put that down and start reading Kill Your Darlings for October. It's not a spooky book, but I want to. So that is my Barnes & Noble book haul. I kind of want to give like little reviews on what I think the books are and how they are. So once I finish reading them, I will give some book reviews. But so far they seem really good. They seem to be, like I said, not my normal picks, but I'm glad that I've got like 3 different types of book, 3 different like things going on. So yeah, so I was thinking about doing some reading vlogs too, and you guys can join me on the great comfy chair, and you can bring like a beverage, and we can read together.